So it is amateur hour at the RNC and on Fox News, and they invited on RNC spokeswoman Elizabeth Harrington to comment on the Democratic primary. And I really don't know where they find these people, but nonetheless, here are her comments.
We're going to be faced with a choice in 2020, and the president is exactly right. He said there are no Winston Churchills. But, you know, I do see quite a few Benito Mussolinis in the Democratic field. Ooh. And now it's about getting the trains to run on time in Hawaii, because they're talking about banning airplanes in 10 years. The Democrat is pushing a radical agenda. We're not going to turn far to the left in 2020. We're going to stick with the progress we've made.
What? Oh, God, man. Oh, this really is amateur hour. Where do they find these people? Where do they find these people? I thought there would be some connection that she makes at some point. Like, okay, the Democrats are like Mussolini because here's a reason where you can stretch and say maybe, even, oh no, but maybe. There was nothing. It was like, oh, the Democrats are Mussolini because something about running the trains on time in Hawaii. By the way, the problem with Mussolini was not that he made trains run on time. Just to be clear. Maybe the bigger problem was, like, you know, being Adolf Hitler's top ally and working along with him and being a vicious authoritarian goon. But I digress from that. I like how we got from Democrats or Mussolini to they want to ban airplanes in 10 years. I love the flippant reaction from the far right when people on the left talk about very serious issues. So in other words, here's what they mean. They mean that under a Green New Deal and under, you know, any sane, reasonable platform moving forward when it comes to climate change, we are going to transition off of fossil fuels. So it's not like we all woke up one day and say, like, let's do that just for shits and giggles. No, we went, oh my goodness, look at what every serious scientist on the planet is saying on this issue about climate change. We have to act. We should have acted fucking yesterday. We should have acted yesteryear. Okay, well, we got to act now then. So we need to get off of fossil fuels. Let's implement a plan to create millions of infrastructure jobs and transition off of fossil fuels. And what they do is they take that very serious, correct position and they spin it and they go, oh, yeah, you want to ban airplanes in 10 years. Does anybody really believe that the left supports, well, let's get rid of airplanes and then let's have nothing to replace it? So, like, all airports shut down, there's no more air travel, and we're done with that. Who in their right fucking mind is gonna go, yeah, that's what the left wants? How fucking stupid do you have to be? How far up your own ass do you have to be? I mean, you gotta be huffing your own farts all day to make yourself believe, yeah, they just want to ban airplanes. No! We want to transition off of fossil fuels. Full stop. We'll figure out the details, but air travel will still be allowed, you fucking giant asshole, okay? Jesus fucking Christ, how do I have to say this? How do I have to say this? How do I have to come out here and make this fucking argument? But I do. Because fucking RNC loser nobody, Elizabeth Harrington, has some thoughts for you, and Fox News would love to broadcast them to the world. Democrats are like Mussolini because they wanna ban airplanes. Oh, how smart you are! Did you know? Okay, you're gonna love this. She tweeted that. And she, on some, like, me, bro? Not a big deal or anything. I just nailed it on Fox News. I accused my political opposition of being like Mussolini because something ban airplanes. You're wrong on multiple levels of analysis. We don't want to ban airplanes, and we're not like Mussolini. By the way, these are the same people that'll turn around in the next breath and argue like, oh, it's so wonderful that, you know, Donald Trump just gave billions of dollars worth of weapons to a government that is literally committing a genocide. Saudi Arabia is committing a genocide in Yemen. They're blockading the country. They're not allowing in food and medicine. There's a cholera outbreak. Women and children are dying. They're bombing them endlessly. So Donald Trump, let's see, what's the logical connection here? Donald Trump is allying with the government committing a genocide. Who has fucking done that? Were they allied with the government that committed a fucking genocide? Who did that? Who's like fucking Mussolini, you fucking jackass? Ah! Now, I would not have made that point had it not been for dipshit McBleach my Brainington. If she didn't go out there and say, Democrats like Mussolini because they don't want no damn airplanes and stuff, I wouldn't have come out here and made that point, but you forced my hand. You know that, right? And guess who's got the better argument? No, I'm not saying Donald Trump is like Mussolini, but I am saying, hey, bitch, if we're going to measure, I can tell you who's a little bit closer on that political spectrum. Sorry, you asked for it.